Marshall also, go ahead.
You know, playing in the internet space with the kids as I do, his naive aspect of the kids are not going to tear that place down. If I heard there was gold leaf in a school, first day I'm shipping at. First day.
For teachers. Shipping at it, right?
There's cash in there, baby.
Do they really need gold leaf murals? Do I have Leslie Marshall? Leslie Marshall on remote. Are you here with us? What's going on?
Yes,
Leslie, you're in
am.
LA, right? What's going on out there? This is crazy.
Well, I'm obviously paying for this, guys, so I'm more upset than all of you. I want to know, do I get a spa pass or something for a free massage as a taxpayer? But it's absolutely ludicrous when we need jobs in America, and it's terrible when you look at the test scores of LA Unified. These kids need more teachers, smaller classrooms, more after-school activities, and less murals, even though I'm originally from Massachusetts, and we're supposed to worship the Kennedys when we're born, as you know.
Let me see that full screen you have, you guys, the difference in LA schools versus other cities. I think we have New York, LA, I'm sorry, state of California. Go ahead, we have a full screen. We don't have that one. All right, anyway, the bottom line is the school doesn't seem to be performing on all cylinders, Bo. Meanwhile, they're spending $578 million to put this thing up.
There's a statistic there about the development of the schools in L.A. It went from $350 per square foot to over $600 per square foot since 2006, 2007. I mean, that's double the pricing on the thing. I think that there could be competitive bidding in there. And
well, that was the material cost. If I'm not mistaken, it went from $250 up to $600. Leslie, where am I? I want to go to you. Also in that, the school district says one of the other reasons the cost almost doubled from the original projection was unionized labor costs. Leslie?
Oh. You know, you always go to me with that one, don't you? It's always blame the union time, isn't it? When
I didn't make that. I didn't say it.
I'm a union guy.
Leslie, that wasn't my quote. That was the school district telling us that.
Really? Really? I would disagree. You think a union did the mural? Come on. I mean, that's absolutely ludicrous.
Hold on. Construction costs at the LA Unified are second highest in the nation, something the school district blames on skyrocketing material and land prices and unionized labor. That's from the school district, not from me, Leslie. Go ahead, Ron. You want to weigh in?
Material is expensive.
Yes.
Land in California is very expensive. And, okay, workers, right, they're expensive. You pay union wages, you get the job done right. At least that gold leaf won't be flaking off, or the stained glass won't be falling on the kids.
He gets that.
The first day.
But do I want about education here? Teaching a child to
so we
learn.
should have scabs?
No.
Building schools?
That's like building a house.
Good idea, Bo?
Mr. Kubi, that's like building a house. You could build a house at $1,500 a square foot or $300 a square foot. What in the hell do you need?
I want a union guy. I want a union guy building the house where my kid is.
Jackie,
Bo. You want a scab? That's okay.
Jackie, hold on. 3,000 teachers have been laid off in the school district in the last couple of years. Now, I understand, Ron, it's a bond issue, and that money is separate. Yet, the state of California is broke. $19 billion in the hole. Do you still want your California people who are investing? CalPERS probably paid for that bond offering. Go ahead.
Absolutely not. It should never cost what it's costing.
Leslie, where are you? You say it's a separate bond issue, but the people of California are still they're still paying for this one way or the other.
But you talked about also that the people of California wanted this, and you have to look at how was it proposed as a ballot measure. Right. Were we told about gold leaf? Were we told about the cost? No. You know what it looks like? It looks like, do you want to give money to schools? Do you want to give money to kids? Do you want to give money to education? And in LA County, my kids will have to go to LA Unified unless I go to a private school. Of course you want more money to go to education because you want money to go to teachers and supplies and programs, not to gold leaf and murals and fountains. And swimming.
Yeah, bond issues. Eric, yeah, bond issues. But let's face it, since 2008, things have changed. That state owes what, over $50 billion? You've got to rescind some of those
right
bonds.
Right now, the state's in the hole for $19 billion, which we as taxpayers across the country probably will end up bailing them out. Hold on, we have a quote from a parent group. Let's throw that quote up if you don't mind. The school construction of the nation's most expensive public school is a gleaming distraction from the more than dismal state of public education in the LAUSD, that's the Los Angeles School District. No matter how unified school district, no matter how beautiful and expensive the walls surrounding the classroom may be, nothing excuses a status quo where 50% of the students don't even graduate from high school and 90% don't make it to college. I'm sorry, you guys, I was reading that squinting without my glasses on. But Leslie, what about it? The district's not performing, yet the people of California are paying almost $600 million for this school.
Hey, look, I didn't want to recall the current governor, and I live here, and I'm paying for this. I agree. This isn't even an issue of politics. This is an issue of what is going to be in the best interest of these kids, really California, in the future.
Because it encompasses teachers' unions. It encompasses unionized labor.
The teachers in those teachers' unions have lost their jobs, and less teachers in those unions are going to get jobs so that the mural with the gold leaf could be there.
Hey, Leslie,
these kids,
money is
where are
fungible.
they going when they get out of school?
One pool of money. If California is $19 billion in the hole, and we as taxpayers are going to be on the hook, it's in one pocket, not in the other. Go ahead,
by the way,
Gary.
there's way too much focus on the gold leaf. Did anybody watch those pictures? That theater looked like the greatest theater of all time.
Lion King.
The new Jet Stadium didn't cost this much.
What's the point of it when kids are not being educated? Probably because they're not learning. I'd rather throw 60 new teachers in there so the kids could come out of there and go to college.
Absolutely. Kids are going to be hiding in that place.
Anyone, you can't defend this, Ron. You can't defend. You're a defense attorney. Put your defense attorney hat on and defend the school.
I'm not defending it except to say that we don't run the California school system. We don't run the LA school system. It's not our tax money. We didn't vote for it. We weren't asked to vote for it.
It is, Ron.
Why
Run. When we have to bail Los Angeles and California out, you're our governor again with your president there when he starts dishing out my money.
It's not who built something that fancy. It's why did they build something that fancy. It's not who built it.
Leslie, if we end up...
That wasn't how it was presented as a ballot measure. You know, come on, guys. They didn't say gold leaf. They didn't say this expense. What they said is, do you want to put more money into the LA Unified School District?
You can't go there, Leslie. You can't separate that money. I understand there's a bond issue, a ballot issue, et cetera, et cetera.
But the bottom line is
California is on the hook. California is in the hole, and we're on the hook for $19 billion. It's going to come from somewhere. Most likely it's going to come from our tax dollars. Leslie.
Well, I'm already paying for this school. I'm sorry, my violin stays in the case for you, Eric.
All right.
You know?
All right, we're going to leave it there. Leslie Marshall, I want to say thank you to you very, very much. We'll be right back with a whole lot more. Don't go anywhere.